Afternoon baseball from the Motor City Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jordan Zimmerman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's coming off one of those performances. He gave up 2 hits. He pitched deep in the ball game. He showed you durability, ability to throw strikes when he needed to. He's looking very good right now, and I expect another good game from him right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires. Some say he favors one side of the plate from time to time, but most of the time, it's not very noticeable.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Mookie Betts. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. David Price gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, he's a very solid starting pitcher, and I'm sure most people know that by now. If you're a manager or a fan or even a teammate, I think you're very confident knowing he's taking the mound for you. If he does his thing, he's going to put together a really nice start out there.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swing and a liner. Now Price is 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
The 1-1 from Price. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Jose Ramirez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
There's the 2-1 from Price. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. And this is fouled at the plate. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Alvarez has got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers. And I'm looking down there at Miguel Cabrera. Can you believe this guy was a shortstop when he broke in? Yeah, skinny 20-year-old playing shortstop for the Marlins. He's moved around the diamond now, playing on the corners a lot. But obviously the big fella, he's such a great hitter. He's one of the best hitters in the game. That's why you want him in the game. But he doesn't hurt you on the defensive side either.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
In time to first, and there are two away. Hanley Ramirez is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short, and Cabrera will make the catch to retire the. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera, and he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Here's Price now on 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, strike two. Ready on 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 8 hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Here's the 2-1 home to Martinez. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Sandoval is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting second.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go. The shot there at the Motor City and Windsor, Ontario, just across the river as we welcome you back to Comerica Park. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Another 0-2 coming. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box, Blake Swihart. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here. In now, Delino DeShields. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Center fielder.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. In now is Pedro Alvarez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Takes a knee-high fastball.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 delivery. Swinging a soft liner. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Into the box now, Billy Butler. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch now to Butler. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
For the Red Sox.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Justin Pedroia.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
For the Tigers. Catcher.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder.
Here's Mike Napoli now. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
That's wide, 2-0. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And he finally gets this one over for strike one.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And that's low, ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Jose Ramirez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Grounded back up the middle. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. It's down for extra bases, and the Tigers have their first hit of the game. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Digging in to try it again, Victor Martinez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, no surprise to get an RBI single early in the game. They are hot. This team is on a winning streak. I'm telling you right now, I don't know who's going to slow them down because once again, they're off to a good start.
And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking to minimize the damage here. On the ground up the middle. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Delino DeShields is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Price pauses, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Liner toward right center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9.
Leading off for Boston, left fielder.
Tap down the line. Butler is there. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, it wasn't anything special on that single, but he'll take it. An infield base hit, but to me, it's more the situation. The game's close and it's late, and he did anything he can to get on base. Way to put the ball in play.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base.
Dustin Pedroia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. Xander Bogaerts, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. None out, runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here's Mookie Betts. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
0-1 pitch on its way. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. 3-0 the final score in this one today. Jordan Zimmerman takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. And it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that'll just about do it.